enemy is picking.
Turtle resurrecting soon. Been slain. The enemy has slain the turtle. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. turret has been destroyed. Team destroyed a turret. Lord resurrecting soon. Has been destroyed. You have been slain. Enemy double kill.
Oh my goodness.
Destroyed a turret.
To catch Fanny off guard. I think this is a very close match between those two.
And so far, I think the situation has turned around quite a bit. We can see here White Rascals actually now putting pressure for OBS Raven. And so what can you say about that, Bill?
And now, as you can see, top lane is now this short 4 versus 1 situation. Hayabusa is now down 8-6 now, still in favor of Obs Raven. Still Nocturnal Lord killed by those two players. And I think in order for you to push one tower, you need to have that one Lord in your side.
Yeah, a good decision by this Gushon in the bottom lane though. He backed away immediately after clearing the lane. But we can see here, Lord is being contested by both of the teams at the moment. It's just a question of who will actually have the last hit on this Lord. But
Chobi's right there. Let's see if he can initiate one and just trying to test all the waters. He sees Grok, but the thing is, they don't want to.
yeah, and here we go. Sangmu using this Helicard clearing the lane in the bottom lane. So pretty much 8-6, that is our score right now. And pretty much in terms of gold, it's pretty much going equal at the moment.
England out 10 minutes in the clock, and see we're now in the mid game of our match. Actually,
and looks like we'll have a gank in here, or no, there we go.
There
Fight is ongoing in the bottom lane.
3 versus 2. Now let's see what will happen. There is Johnson, but catches no one. 3 versus 1. They're trying to catch that Hayabusa, but meanwhile a split push there by Fanny on the top lane. Look at that HPs of White Rascals trying to hold on. Angela kills one, trying to go with a double. Hell kills one as well. 3 versus 2 situation. Look at the tankiness by that Johnson, but now Grok at the side trying to kill that Angela though. But
oh no,
the thing is,
Your team destroyed
White
the
Rascals trying to win this
good
clash.
placing of the wall there by Grok, not allowing the Johnson to actually use his ultimate towards, to stun the members of OBS Raven. Apparently though in the top lane, we just saw a 1 versus 1 between Gushon and Fanny. Unfortunately, Fanny died against that Gushon.
This is a very close match, Kaisaya. Compared to what happened yesterday, this is so close.
Yes. And we'll just have to see who will have a better execution in here in terms of team fights. There we go. Oops, we have a pause request here for the side of Hayabusa, which is White Rascals.
We'll
So,
see.
yeah.
We'll see on this game though. They're actually not that too far in terms of everything, by kills, by net worth, by everything. I mean, like, say hi to, I mean,
We just changed our...
yeah,
we just transformed
magic.
magically.
I am Shinbu. He is Zeus.
Yes. Alright, so what are we talking about a while ago?
All right,
again?
in terms of everything, they're not that pretty far in terms of net worth, in terms of kill,
Yeah.
and in terms of towers
Yeah.
destroyed also. The thing is, they're not that in terms of level gaps, in terms of
yeah.
skill gap as well. I think this is a very tight match.
Yeah, and I think, as I have mentioned a while ago, it's just a matter of how each of the teams
And I
is
think
gonna
we're good to go.
execute, the fights and the clashes. Are we good to go?
And we
there
are good to go. Here we go. Back in again. It's Obs Raven versus White Rascals. Game 1 and match 1 of the day 2 of the regular season of the Mobile Legends Bang Bang. Professionally, we are guys for the day. My name is Phil the Handsome, and alongside with me is the beautiful
Kaisaya, guys. Alright, so here we
assumed
am.
that.
By the way,
Self-proclaimed.
you mentioned it. No one else is here.
But look at that!
Here
Nice
we go.
stun there, but yeah.
Unfortunately,
that
wrong
mobility.
choose of hero there. We all know that Fanny is a very mobile hero, can just, escape any damages or skill. But here
that's
it all
true,
looks
but
like
I
fight is
think what will
ongoing
happen
here.
in 4 versus 3 situation there. This is the squad of White Rascals going in for Obs Raven right now. Ultimate there by Ziggy. Can't do anything about that. But look at the damage giving
Oh.
by Obs Raven to White Rascals. But the thing is, from behind, Joey's right there kicking Kagura from behind as well. But Johnson with the ultimate. But where are the follow-up damage? Gushin kills one. But Kagura, look at that. Kagura and Angela as well. 9-10 in favor of White Rascals right now. But the thing is, triple kill there by Gushin killing that Hellcurt. But where is Fanny? She's nowhere to be found. 3 versus 1. The tankiness there by that Grok. But here is Fanny right now. Nice stun there by Cho. Let's see if she can move out of the battle. But
Yeah, definitely.
meanwhile here, the
They
other
are
2
now
players of
working
White
on the
Rascals.
Lord.
on the Lord. But let's see if Fanny can kill one. Angela destroying the towers, 9 to 12. Here is the best comeback of White Rascals.
Oh my goodness, White Rascals, you know, they just got the lucky spot in here thanks to the disqualification of the other team. But anyway, I have to commend, you know, the support of the Angela she's giving for White Rascals. Angela is actually left untouched on the particular clash, allowing White Rascals to survive the damage coming up from OBS Raven. And I think we actually have to look at what item is this Fanny is using, because it appears she's not able to sustain the damage coming up from the members of White Rascals. So there we go. We can see, guys, the top lane of OBS Raven is now wide open, wherein the Lord is actually walking towards here, the base of OBS Raven as well.
But meanwhile, in the middle lane and in the bottom lane, Hayabusa and Johnson are right there waiting for the right moment for them to destroy the tower. Just trying to split push Johnson there, popped up his ultimate.
Oh.
Let's see if he can go in a U-turn. Uber. That's the Uber. That's the Uber off. But,
And
wow.
there we go. We
The
just saw that
Hayabusa there.
Hayabusa is giving a lot of damage against that Fanny.
But yeah, Hayabusa destroyed the bottom tower. But let's see if Fanny and Helkert can defend the bottom lane. Hayabusa is nowhere to be found. Where are those guys?
And there we go. Unfortunately, though, the second skill of that Grok was in the right position. And there we go. Another stand here coming up from this Johnson. Looks like they want to destroy this turret. And there we go.
From top lane to mid lane, Johnson trying to destroy everyone. Fanny kills one. Hayabusa is now down 10 to 12. And still in favor of White Rascal. But just you can see, Kagura is now dead. But Fanny with a double kill. They're trying their best to defend their towers.
And there we go. Angela is now being chased here by this Hellcurt. Will Angela be able to survive the damage? Unfortunately, no. There is an immortality, but she will definitely not last with that gank coming up from OBS Raven. But now we can see here the bottom lane turret of OBS Raven, tier 3 turret, is just, you know, less than half of HP.
Well, apparently that is a very worth it move there for White Rascals because they destroyed the bottom lane, they destroyed the middle lane, and they put damage on the
This Kagura and
Yes.
Digi as well, but we can see Johnson. Meanwhile, Kagura, the core here
yes.
of the base of OBS Raven is, you know, already damaged. But we have to. It will still actually recover its HP.
Yeah.
So if OBS Raven wants to win this game, they have
beep
to.
beep Uber.
They have to wait, you know, for their base to recover and actually put the pressure against White Rascal. They have to turn the situation around.
Yes, that's
There
true.
we
They
go.
need to get.
Oh,
they need
here
to
you
step
go.
up.
The itemization of this Fanny, unfortunately, though, there are a lot of
But
attack
look at that.
items.
Johnson gets one. Will Fanny live? I think not. But let's see what will happen. And they're trying to evade some of those damage, but that's teleportation coming out of White Rascals. That bait, nice bait there by Fanny, and the mid lane is now destroyed by Obs Raven. Oh, it's still alive, and yes, Kagura just destroyed that. Hayabusa is nowhere to be found again. Brock there with a defensive wall, but what is the answer of Obs, or I mean, what is the answer of White Rascals in that situation?
That was a good ultimate initiation of this Digis ultimate there, wherein, you know, Johnson actually stunned the members of OBS Raven. So definitely you can see here the utility, the usefulness of this Digi on the side of OBS Raven. Definitely against crowd control coming out from the members of White Rascals. But definitely we'll have to see who will be able to, you know, get this Lord. Probably the Lord will be the answer to when this game will actually come to an end.
That is the question now. 4 versus 1 situation. Cho, you need to we need to run, but there's a follow-up there by the White Rascal squad. That's the wall, defensive wall by Grok. But the thing is,
Right now
The
we can see.
ultimate, the ultimate there of Johnson is right there. Ooh, catches no one.
I don't know, but he has been doing this since the start of the game, like trying to bomb some walls.
Trying to
and-
scout. Trying to
Yeah,
scout.
our scout
people.
probably just roaming around the map, seeing where the members. Probably he's trying to find where Fanny is, but we saw Fanny actually clear the lane there in the top as well as the middle lane, trying to contest the Lord area. But here we go. We'll see a contest here for both of the sides on the Lord area, and at the same time, Hellcard is actually clearing the lane there in the bottom lane.
For this point of the game, you need to prevent to get wiped out. Because
Yeah.
if you get wiped out, it's done. It's over.
And
for
we can
sure.
see an immortality here on the hands of Fanny as well as Diggy. So definitely, if this heroes actually die, they'll just recover. But I think, you know, I'm just very concerned about the itemization that is being used by this Fanny. It's actually not allowing him to actually sustain the damage coming up from White Rascals. But we'll have to see. He might prove me wrong about the itemization. Of course, these are pro players. But here we'll see Johnson actually sustaining the damage.
3 versus 1. Look at the tankiness by
Tankiness, unfortunately,
White Rascals.
though.
But the thing is, there are 3 players of Obvious Raven duking out versus White Rascals, though. But this is the moment when White Rascals can do a follow-up here at the top lane. But still, they gave a pretty nice damage to Johnson, but it's not enough. And an ultimate there by Johnson. Let's see. Ooh, stunned one. Grok is now stunned. But Cho trying to initiate that and kill that Kagura. But meanwhile, here in the middle lane there, Fanny versus Hayabusa. The Gushin kills Kagura. They need to kill more. And that Ikem or that Diggy is a very tight situation. And pops that immortality as well. The Lord just waiting there, just waiting for the right moment.
goodness.
1-on-1. Let's see what will happen. Hayabusa, or I mean Angela versus Fanny. Who's gonna win?
That was a good save by that Angela, covering up, shielding that Hayabusa versus that Fanny right over there. Now Fanny, it appears, is gonna go down, but there's an immortality. There we go. Will she be able to back
my
away?
God,
Very good
Fanny.
lifesteal coming up from that Fanny. But there we go. Shin Kalafu using this too has to, you know, sustain this damage coming from the members of OBS Raven. But there we go. Oh my God. The damage was just so real.
Mortality there by Shinkala for that show. The thing is, you need to stick.
Yeah, there we go. Another ultimate here coming up from this Johnson, throwing out the stun in here, not allowing the Diggy to use the time bomb. But we can see here still, though, pretty close match, 12-14 in terms of kills.
Very close match, 21 minutes.
And the goal is just 2k gold lead, but we can see here the top lane and the middle lane of OBS Raven is now wide open. Right now, no one has tried to get the level 2 Lord, but will OBS Rascals, White Rascals actually
OBS Rascals.
try to get
White
that
Raven.
White Raven. Oh, that's a pretty good name as well. But anyway, so they had to back away, trying to get the Lord because it's pretty risky. I think they really have to pick up a fight in here before actually trying to get that Lord. Meanwhile, still though, a lot of trying, plans to actually do a segue push here on the bottom lane from the assassin of OBS Raven, that Hellcart against Hayabusa. I wonder who will win on that.
Let's see what will happen. Oh, Cho there trying to initiate that Ziggy, but Lord trying to contest. Those 2 teams trying to contest that Lord, because the thing is, if you get that Lord, you're gonna like 80% of chance on winning.
And there we go. Actually, we can see here OBS Raven actually
Ooh.
very consistent in
Flicker
trying to push the lanes towards the base or the core of White Rascal. So another turret here in the tier 2 turret of the bottom lane of White Rascals has been put down. Meanwhile, this Johnson actually, it appears he's just trying to get the attention of the members of OBS Raven.
Well, this is a very long game compared to the games yesterday, but the thing is, let's see. Oh, look at that damage by that White Rascals, and finally they took out Fanny there, and this is the moment where OBS Raven can do a Lord.
And that was a pick of fight that they have been waiting. Now it is their chance to actually try to get this level 2 Lord, but some members of OBS Raven, scouting that area as well. They have to be careful on a steal that might come out from the OBS Raven side,
Rock
but
is right there, but
we can
as you
see
can see, look at that
Kagura is
Kagura just
actually
waiting, just waiting for the right moment for him to step out all her skills. The flicker out there by Gronk, and now two players from Obs Raven trying to duke it out with that Lord though, but who's gonna get that Lord? And yes, White Rascals will get that Lord, but meanwhile, on the bottom lane, Hayabusa destroying that turret.
Leaving the core of OBS Raven wide open and available for White Rascals to be taken. But now the question is, of course, there will be another fight. You know, OBS Raven actually has a chance to actually turn around the situation in case they win this clash. We can see here, you know, so much pressure coming up from White Rascals. Lord is already walking towards the middle lane. Now, OBS Raven has to sustain the damage coming up from White Rascals.
Now, as you can see, 24 minutes on the clock. Going to
Pretty
the
long
super late game now, guys.
Yeah, definitely. I think pretty much all of the heroes here have their items locked in already. They're just buying immortality or probably exchanging, and there we go. A lot of creeps coming up from OBS Raven's core, and at the same time, stun coming up from this Johnson.
But I think he's stunned too. But the thing is, can they put up on this Obs Raven, guys? But the thing is, the core, just Hayabusa, just focusing on that core.
Yeah.
Securing the win, and congratulations to White Rascals for winning Game 1.
This is really pretty surprising for White